A talking compound signpost that describes education as a right welcomes you to Kachingo Primary School. The school accommodates learners from primary 1 up to primary 7. The right to education is, however, not obvious in Karamoja region. This is due to learning conditions and bias towards education.
And people within here, they don't believe in education. They don't force kids to go to school. Even though the kid says no, they cannot force.
So when they give your children to come to school, it's as if they've offered those children. So they become yours, and that you should continue to take care of them. And that's the reason why, if you asked a child to come to school with a pen or with an exercise book, when this child goes back to their parents who are asking for those materials, the child will be told, please, if they're telling you to come with those things, you better come back home.
At Kakingo Learning Center, an early child development center, learners study under a tree. Both here, teachers and learners improvise to ensure that lessons are conducted. The center was established by donors to offer basic education to the children in the area. Only 2 teachers handle all learners in nursery section and primary 1. After primary 1, parents of these pupils have to look for a close government school to further their studies. Over time, the number of learners has decreased from 50 in 2020 to 19 learners as of today. The majority drop out due to lack of food, insecurity, poverty, among other reasons. Many schools of this nature have turned into community schools. Most of these schools depend on donors since government does not support them. Kananga Kinoi Community School evolved from these learning centers. It serves 4 villages. Learners study up to P4. Sophia is a primary 4 pupil. She wakes up early morning to walk to school. Sophia is lucky to have a mom who wants her to study. Her mother, Leah, is the sole breadwinner of the family. She burns charcoal to earn a living. Leah is worried how far her daughter will pursue her education because she has no money to pay for her school fees.
I want my children to go to school, but I have no money. Let well-wishers come and pay for her so she can finish her education. It's only education that can help her.
Sophia has been to Kananga Kinoi Community School since nursery. Her dream of becoming a nurse is said to be shattered because her mother can't take her to the next school, which is 7 kilometers away from her home.
The next school is very far, and when it rains, you can't go to school. The river also tends to flood.
She hopes her school can be coded by government to enable it to receive support from the government and perhaps build more classroom blocks for primary 5, primary 6 and primary 7.
Let the school go up to P7 and even bring the secondary school here. Parents can't afford boarding schools, yet I want to continue studying so that I can become a nurse and help more people.
If government takes on these schools and they are getting capitation, there is a high correlation between funding to a school and UPE results. Yeah, it's highly likely that pupils that are in schools that have adequate funding will actually get better education. One, because maybe the scholastic materials are available in time, the pupil has all the necessary equipment required for them to actually access education.
So until last year was when the ministry began to embark on the program of having the schools coded, and the preliminary list came out with our 8 schools also included. So we're very sure that if all goes well, the 8 of our community schools will be coded by government.
But is coding these schools all that is needed from the government?
And there is literally little community sensitization about the role of education because few parents here have embraced the role of education.
There are 13 pupils who have been at Kananga Kinoi Community School, studied up to primary 4, but could not continue because of the long distance to the next school. Their dreams can perhaps come to reality once the school shifts to offer classes up to primary 7. Story filed by Ramson Muhire for CTV PM edition.